Hi everyone, I'm Mark Leeming from the 1 Minute Preacher. Now, critics of the Bible are fond of pointing to various verses and passages out of the Old Testament, which would seem to suggest at face value that God wasn't very nice back then. For example, a favorite one used is a story of an Israelite man who was caught breaking the Sabbath by collecting wood, and who was then sentenced to death by God. What kind of God would have ordered the death penalty for such a seemingly petty crime? But was there actually more to the story? When dealing with such passages, we need to put things into their original context. First, when you read the book of Numbers where this story is found, you quickly realize that this man's rebellion wasn't an isolated event, but rather one in just a whole series of rebellions committed by the Israelites. Secondly, there's the miraculous interwoven throughout the book. Now, I realize some of you watching this video may not believe in the miracles spoken of in the Old Testament. But to the original writer, those were an essential backdrop to this story. So you simply can't separate what this man did from all of the miracles he would have allegedly witnessed. So here's what I mean. This man would have been a slave in Egypt prior to God's miraculous intervention. He therefore would have witnessed the 10 plagues. He would have walked through the parted Red Sea. He would have stood in fear at Mount Sinai as it shook in God's presence, ate the manna every day miraculously supplied by God, and last but not least, was a visible presence of God in the form of a cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night, which hovered over his camp 24/7, probably in full view as he collected wood that fateful day. So clearly, this man wasn't innocently out gathering wood one Sabbath, as the critics would have you to believe. Instead, he was willfully showing utter contempt to the God who had rescued him from the land of slavery.